Alright, welcome back everyone to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Last time we beat up some thieves in the monastery because we beat up thieves everywhere. Also, Dimitri's motivation is maxed out.
Well,
Which we'll see whether or not that matters. No! You already got fed! You ate like 20 minutes ago.
Your Highness! Professor! I'm so glad you're both safe.
Why are you here?
Because?
forget? We all made a promise on this very day 5 years ago.
Dimitri, weren't you the one who asked that we all meet up here?
You were just fed! Calm down!
Promise. That's why you and the professor are here,
God, they're
right?
so needy.
Your Highness, I have been following news of your whereabouts for
Would've
a while now.
Let them eat. They would have let them outside. Like,
Found you. Do not call me that. I am not a prince, but a walking corpse. That is what we all believed, but it is not so. I can see with my own eyes that you are alive, Your Highness.
I think he's
The jail
dead.
cells in Ferdiad are as solid as they come. How did you manage to do?
Ah! That's where to do is.
He's dead. He died in my place. I see. We will be sure to honor his loyalty, Your Highness.
Bullshit?
As for the state of the kingdom, the lords from the western regions have declared their fealty to the Empire, starting with House
Wow.
Zhou.
Gilbert is really just a replacement for
Now
Dedue.
refers to kingdom territory as the Fargus Dukedom.
That's awkward.
They've made Ferdiad their stronghold as they continue to invade the eastern region.
Sorry your 20-year-old wall died. Here's a 50-year-old man.
She is a mage who has served the royal family for more than 20 years. There is much to tell.
May or may not be a
I'll
skinwalker,
explain
but we'll get to
everything
that.
in time.
Well, it's not like all of the
Well, I
kingdoms
think she
decided to
counts
be
as
one.
those who slither in the
There are
dark, and
plenty
I'm
of
pretty sure they're all
houses, like mine and
skinwalkers, so I have no
Felix's, that
fucking
remain
idea.
stubbornly opposed.
Your Highness.
If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Oh
Arms
well.
at your side
I guess we'll
once
probably
more.
fight her this route.
What we need more than anything isn't soldiers, money, or supplies. We need the legitimate heir of Fargus to overthrow the Empire and reclaim the kingdom. Such is your duty.
I would very
It is
much
yours
like
alone
the
to
Leicester
bear,
Alliance
and
to
well
take
worth
over.
fighting for. Only you can gather
I
our
believe the
troops
heir to
and
House
lead
Regan
them
is
back
a
into the
great
light.
ruler. Well, he's definitely a better ruler than Dimitri will be.
I see.
I'm just saying, Claude seems like he's got his shit together a little more than
You all agree that
Yeah.
we must
MC
fight back.
Bloodbath over here.
And you see how that woman, how the Empire cannot be forgiven. That we must wipe them all out until not a single one of them remains.
Wipe them all out? I don't think any of us here are suggesting anything that extreme.
Like I would just totally ignore how extreme
There's
he
something
is.
I would like to ask you.
No.
Please, join me inside the monastery.
Okay. You convinced me. Is Dimitri, all right up there?
Under all
Not
this
really.
trouble for the past 5 years. I suppose stranger things have happened, odd as that is to admit. There is still much I would like to ask you, but I think that's enough for now.
I wonder if we need to eat or sleep anymore. Where are the knights?
On that day 5 years ago, during the battle with the Imperial Army, Lady Rhea went missing. Since then, the Knights of Seros have continued searching for her. And for you, I hear they have yet to find any promising leads. As the Empire has yet to release a statement, it's hard to imagine that she has perished. And yet... No.
You really think the Empire wouldn't release a statement like that to demoralize everyone?
Everyone
Yeah.
will flock back to the monastery. After that battle, a certain incident took place in Ferdiad. Rufus, who was serving as King Regent, was murdered. I was
Oh,
once a
shit.
knight in service of the royal family. I resigned from the
Rufus.
Knights of Seros and returned to serve the kingdom. However, this is madness. You truly claim that His Highness is the one who killed Rufus?
Oh, but it's true. The only one who could slip past the bodyguards and kill so efficiently is the young prince. You can't deny it.
This is the first time I've ever heard of
Prince
talk.
Dimitri's uncle. His
Yeah, she
Highness
straight up
is
doesn't appear in any of
capable
the other
such a
routes.
crime as murdering his own blood.
So I know jack shit about her.
They were never very close, were they? It's a well-known fact among former retainers. There are even rumors that Rufus was originally involved in the tragedy of Dusker. Perhaps His Highness believed those rumors and murdered Rufus in a fit of rage. But I'm afraid none of that matters now.
Cornelia, do not tell me that you...
The decision has been made. His Highness will pay for his crime with his head. His sentence will be carried out the day after tomorrow. On that day, the royal bloodline will come to an end.
I get the feeling she's gonna be a pain in the ass boss.
All you have left
Probably.
to do is sit back and watch, you senile old fool. Watch as the kingdom you love falls to ashes.
It was soon after
Being
announced
convinced
that
that's
the sentence
not
had been
Net's
carried
mom.
out. With His Highness's death, the royal bloodline of House Blake.
I don't know, maybe she's a skinwalker, but she looks young.
True to her word, all we could do was watch as she tore the kingdom apart before our eyes. Since the execution and the prince's corpse were concealed from the public, there have always been those who believed His Highness was still alive.
Why
As
would
for
you
myself,
conceal that?
I only began to hope 3 years ago
Oh, right, because it didn't
when I
happen.
chanced upon some compelling rumors.
And I'm guessing the dude didn't die either.
Unless they killed him and put
An
his
Imperial
corpse in the
platoon
box.
attacked without warning.
Maybe
Incident after incident.
My guess
of
the
Imperial
O is
generals
that
being slaughtered in
he'd be
kingdom
more
territory.
useful alive as
It
bait.
is said that each died in such a brutal, gruesome way that it is hard to imagine they were.
I mean, the literal right-hand man to the prince follows him everywhere, and the prince relied on him. Yeah, I feel like that's more useful alive as bait than dead.
I knew the rumors were true.
Because you kill him, all you're gonna do is, just lose any kind of lead you have.
I found him.
Yeah, but the prince doesn't know
I
he's
fear his
even
deep
alive,
hatred
so
and the weight
True.
of his solitude have consumed
wouldn't be much bait if they don't know he's
I mean, I imagine eventually we'll have them,
dangle him.
yeah, something like that, dangle him in front of us, be like, hey, we got your dude.
I imagine it will not be a quick
Then
or
ropes.
easy conversation.
Oh shit, where'd he go?
I pray that he is of a mind to speak of such things. I am certain that my words will. Never mind. What must be
Guys,
done
you were
is
just
done.
fed, calm
I
down.
would wager that you are weary after the day's events. Perhaps you should take this opportunity.
Actually, you
to
were
get
fed
some
almost an
rest.
hour ago now, jeez. Calm down. You're not gonna trick me. Now we're on Azure Moon.
Part 2.
What a
Azure Moon.
great first chapter name.
Yeah.
The Delusion of
Oh.
the Prince.
Dog, seriously, you gotta calm down.
Prince Dimitri and the remnants of the royal army join with the remaining Knights of Seros to form a revitalized kingdom army. Using Garreg Mach as their base of operations, they
Alright, I'm
rise
just
to
gonna go on
action against the Empire.
You may have noticed how these things in the background are gonna keep changing with the seasons.
Yeah.
They're not even gonna explain the seasons anymore. It's just gonna be what's going on with the war.
Yeah.
I thought it's a nice little fact of just like, yeah, if the war never happened, we would have continued to have like, oh, this is the season when blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But now war happened, and now everything fucked up. Gina's grown up the past 5 years to check their classes and weapons. Thanks for giving me literally 3 seconds to think. You game?
You? So you were alive after all.
Yes. It is.
Professor, it is so good to see
Man,
you
that was a
again.
cool warping
Mother
technique
and
they
I
just
were
did.
worried about you.
Oh, thank the goddess. I couldn't bear the thought of letting Gerald down by not finding you.
Guess you lucked out. We've been looking everywhere for you, but I see Lady Rhea isn't with you. Damn.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor.
Gilbert has told us everything. From here on, our strength is yours as well.
Does my heart well to see that all of you are safe. Now that we have all gathered, let's discuss our next course of action.
We have two objectives: to overthrow the Empire and to rescue Rhea. I have no objection to joining forces with you. After all, our interests are aligned.
Nothing could be more reassuring than securing the cooperation of the Knights of Seros.
Let's fight together.
The Archbishop entrusted all of her affairs to you. From now on, I shall comply with your wishes.
We'll make
Instead,
Garrett
please
our
don't be this
base
formal.
and prepare
It's
to make our
uncomfortable.
stand against the Empire. There is a fair amount of damage, but we will at least have shelter from the wind and rain.
Surely those Imperial jerks have this place staked out, right? It's a highly strategic location.
Well,
Nope.
it may be a strategic location. It's too far from the front lines to be worthy of notice at the moment.
Yep.
This area is inconvenient as far as transport time is concerned, so it's of little importance to their war effort.
Even so, nothing slips past the Emperor. It is
Really?
she at least has this place under
You
control.
sure?
Professor, what do you think about making this place
Just-
our base?
Guys, you're giving Edelgard too much credit. I have no objections.
Fortunately, there are still villages and hamlets nearby.
Edelgard's not the all-powerful, infinitely wise person you think she is.
What do you think? Your
She only succeeded because of the overpowered nonsense those who slither in the dark have.
Hey, don't act like this doesn't concern you. We finally are reunited after all this time. We've got to work together.
Says who?
In fact, why don't we all join forces and clean this place up a bit?
Oh yeah, that's
Probably
a
a good
great
idea.
idea. And it'll give us time to reminisce about all the good old days at the academy. I can't wait.
How carefree of you.
It may sound trivial, but, well, I think it's a good idea.
I understand feeling impatient, Your Highness, but patience is key at a time like this. If we fix up our base, it will improve morale, which will be sorely needed as we...
Fools.
Let's all get along.
Stay out of this.
Tell me to stay out of this.
Calm yourself.
I am your teacher.
We are not your enemies.
You are getting
My
F-
enemies
for
say the
class.
same.
What happened to him? It's like he's a completely different person.
I feel so bad for him. Would it help if I
Oh,
brought him a
they-
nice pot of tea?
Okay, maybe I'm crazy.
Trying to understand how he feels.
I figured they did feed
However,
them.
the way he's behaving, it's as though he's being haunted by some unseen force.
Well, now I seem like an asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That might have just gone on out as like super loud. Sorry if the game audio got really loud there for a second, guys. I'll see if there's anything I can do about that. Who's? I think it's an
I
Ingrid.
didn't see.
Ingrid.
Thank you for inviting. Thank you.
Quite delicious.
Yeah, I might have to cut out that tiny snid bit where I
Yeah.
muted it for a second because yeah, that sound looked like it went up to like 80.
Yeah.
So yeah, if there's an shit. Thanks for. Yeah, if there's a weird cut just in the middle of the episode, yeah, that's because I was kind of trying to accidentally clicked on some stuff. Plans for the future.
Yes.
Odlin's future?
You got it.
Being here calms my nerves. Oh, but I'll leave if I...
Disagree. We did it. Perfect tea time. Alright, let's stare intensely at the girl. Not creepy at all.
Stamina are necessary for fighting on horseback, as is footwork. What? Is there something on my face?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. Daffodil.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Anemone.
Very much.
Whatever. I give up.
Thank for the
Yeah.
I did the good. I'll just try to go through this episode and hopefully be able to.
Yeah.
Yep. We now have access to master class shit. Of which Felix can't really do anything. Ingrid is level to get it, though. 51, I think I'll hold off on that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Caspar's. Apparently he's level 30 now as well. So Petra. Hey, you know who's level 30 and probably has a good chance of passing this?
87.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna Save. Huh. Okay, can I get a look at this class that he is now? Okay. I know at some point Claude ended up getting his own personal class. War Master. Dark Knight. It's like a magic caster on horseback.
Yeah.
But more fun. Well, I guess we'll see what he ends up doing with himself. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna save. Yeah. And we're gonna see if Lysethia can pass this test. Because if we can get her a free Grimory, that would be amazing. She did it!
Woo!
She now has her final class in the game. Grimory is actually pretty OP, from what I recall. Anyway, we also have supports, so I figure we could...
Yeah, that's not surprising.
All around me are familiar faces. Well, let's start...
You have to wander about.
God damn it! Yes!
Well, there are ones that don't have to.
Are there?
Well, I'd assume that one, since it's not...
Oh, shit, we can get the A rank with Felix!
Yeah, he doesn't have to... It's darkened. It's a darkened one.
Felix, I've awaited this fated day.
You don't change. Still prattling on about it.
Aw, come on. I just want to hear what you thought of the cake I gave you.
It was edible.
If by edible you mean incredible, then yes, I agree.
It was satisfying and lightweight. I imagine it would be quite useful as a battlefield provision.
Please refrain from lumping delectable cake into the same category as provisions.
You're upset and I don't understand why. I'm complimenting the cake. You cured my dislike of sweets. For that, I thank you.
You have an interesting way of giving compliments, but I'm glad you liked it.
Yes. Got any cakes on you?
You say that as though I just carry cake on me at all times. Did you want some?
That's not what I meant. If you baked a cake, however, I wouldn't object to eating a slice.
If cake is what you want, you can just ask me directly. It just so happens I have a brand new recipe I tried out, special for you. It's delicious and not overly sweet. Perfect for you.
Okay.
Go on, take a bite. You love it, I can tell. Here, try this one out too. See? So amazing, huh? Just keep working on that sweet tooth of yours. Then we can share cake notes together and eat cake together all the time.
I imagine she's just pulling cake out of nowhere.
It just
Probably.
sounds nice is all.
Okay. That does sound nice.
Most of these A ranks between people are like overtly romantic. Oh hey, we can do level 1 of 2 of the Annette Felix.
Clean the library room. Just takes a flashlight and then it all goes flash and then a big boom.
What?
If you blow up the library, where will we put the books?
A flash and then a big ah! What are you doing here, Felix?
I heard singing.
You were watching me again, weren't you?
It's been 5 years.
Well, your skill is impressive, I'll admit.
Oh, today of all days. I knew I should have chosen a different song.
A different song? Like what?
Any of them. The box song, or maybe the dungeon song.
Now,
What?
those sound interesting.
No, they're just regular songs. Forget it. While you're here, can you help me clean up? I need the books on that shelf up there, but I can't reach them.
Oh, sure, no problem. What? You're not going to sing anymore?
No way! It's too embarrassing. And that song isn't even finished anyway.
Ah, that's too bad. I wanted to hear what happened after the library was blown away.
Hey, don't look at me like that. Okay, fine. If you insist, I'll sing just a bit more. Oh, how I just love to clean the library room. Just takes a flash of light, and then it all goes boom. A flash and then a big boom, suddenly the deed is done. My, what a great job I did. Who says cleaning isn't fun?
Huh. That doesn't really explain what happened with the library. Maybe they'll build a new one?
Oh, this is so embarrassing.
What else we got? Not a lot to work with.
Annette and Sylvain.
No. That one doesn't exist. It's too bad to do isn't here. Well. You know what we can do? If I go exploring. I'll be
Go
able
through
to-
those.
Yeah, I could go through those. So yeah, say, next time we'll go through and get all the sports through exploration. So yeah, see you guys then.
Later.